This slot canyon behind me looks really, really cool. Big parking lot, a lot of people here. But there's like a little stream that's running out of it with some little cascades. I don't know if my 16 is going to be wide enough because this is huge, but the green moss and the texture of those rocks and just the shadows as it goes back into that canyon are just, it looks really, really good. So I'm hoping I can get down to the stream, put a little something in the foreground and get most, I don't think I'll be able to get all, but get most of this, the entrance to that slot canyon. So I'm gonna see if I can't find a spot in the creek and get it set up. Checked out a few different spots along this little creek, and I had to get pretty close to the slot canyon in order to find a spot that really kind of worked. My wide angle is 16 millimeter. I wish I had 14 to get a little bit more of the canyon, because I'm really, really close to this little rapid. Let me show you what it looks like. You can see the camera's pretty close. Look at this gorgeous little rapid that's coming down. This little tiered little mini waterfall, and it goes back up into that incredible, cool slot canyon back there with all those wonderful greens, different shades and texture of that rock. So hopefully you can see the back of the camera. That's what the composition is going to look like. Settings are super simple. Polarizer for the water to slow that shutter just a little bit. ISO 50 f11, 16 millimeters and a third of a second. I think it's going to make a nice photograph. If it does, I'll show it to you right now. Sunset. There was a little fox that obviously, I think, unfortunately, people have been feeding. He was not skittish around us at all. As a matter of fact, there he is right there. But I got some really great photographs of the little guy as he was sitting on a rock. So I'm going to show you those right now. Anyway, sunset. It's not shaping up to be a good one like last night. Let me show you. That's what we got. That is west, and you can't even see the sun. But I want to see what this looks like. It's been a while since I've been here. So this was going to be a shot, but it's not going to be a shot. Well, this is just not going to work for anything at the moment, even though it's an epic view of the coast. There's just no texture, no shape to the sky whatsoever. the sea is, there's not enough of it up around the cliffs. There's no wave action. So even doing a 10 stop is not going to make much difference in the way that this image would look. So going to head to a different spot just to kind of scout it out. But there's no shot here, that's for sure. Not tonight. Headed back to the hotel, and I saw all of that, and that is pretty. That's pretty beautiful. That's that fog and cloud just coming over the top of those mountains back there, just kind of spilling like a slow, just like dry ice coming over the top of the mountains. This is a little bit interesting down in here, but that's the thing way back there. So it's long lens time, right at a parking lot. This is super, super easy. Just get everything set up, tripod, and just get out there and grab that incredible cloud bank as it comes across the mountains. Got a few shots. I'm not sure how they're going to turn out until I get them on the computer. I'm seeing it more as like a 2x6, like a pano, because of the blah nature of the water and the upper part of the sky. But I'm going to do my best, and if the shot comes out, I'll show it to you right now. Today is just a rainy, overcast day. Windy, imagine that. I'm at Bugfoss, B-U-G Foss, Bug Waterfall. I have no idea what bug actually translates in Icelandic. But it's really pretty back there. It's drizzling. It's a great time to do waterfalls though because of the lack of sun. You just got to find a vantage point that's going to give us the best view of the waterfall. I think this is probably the best vantage point that I want to get. If it doesn't rain, I'm going to put the drone up and see what I can see with that. But I want to get some pictures with my real camera first. So the idea is going to be to get as little sky as possible. That V of nothingness, we want to minimize that. And the goodness is this fall here, that great grotto of green, and then the little cascades down here at the bottom. Nothing too hard. Find a good shutter speed and get the shot. want to make sure that, you know, I just avoid as much of that sky as possible. I'm going to keep going up and taking some more photographs as I go, but I think this is going to make a pretty photograph. So I'm going to get set up and get this shot. Been taking some photos as I get closer and closer to the main waterfall. I'm going to walk a little closer, but I don't think it's going to get any better, because I think it's really important, in this instance for me anyway, is to have this beautiful creek that's flowing down from the waterfall with all these incredibly gorgeous rocks with the moss and the colors on them, and then picking up maybe a few little wildflowers and the green clover along the bank. If I get up further, it gets a little muddier and the boulders get a lot bigger. It's going to kind of obliterate the view in the leading line that I'm trying to come away with. But the waterfall's fantastic. I'm going to go a little closer and see if I can find one more shot. So I was wrong. Every time I go even like 20 feet up, it's slightly better composition. It's really, really exciting. It's a lot of fun. I got this one right here, which is wonderful. I love that, because with the polarizer, I'm cutting all through that glare, and I got this wonderful little mini waterfall, picking it up all the way back to the main waterfall. But there's one just like 10, 20 feet up the trail that's a little bit more direct onto the waterfall, the main one. I'm gonna get that shot too. I don't know how I'm gonna choose, because they are all really, really good. It's just amazing. If you want to take amazing photographs, one step you can do is put yourself in front of amazing things. So you need to come on a workshop with me, because stuff like this is incredible. Last shot, picking up the little pool right here, polarizing it. You can see all that great rocks and color underneath it, and then all the way back to the main fall. All good photos, as far as just like, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. It was not hard. The compositions just kind of jump out at you as you're walking, going, wow, that'll work. That's great, that's great, that's great. So I'm going to show you all of the photos, the different compositions that I came away with from Grundarfoss. And you let me know which one you like best.